Civil media.
We were able to listen to many different positions regarding the election processes, and we all more or less agreed that we are still in the same position about certain issues. And this refers to the topic that I'm about to speak today, which is about fake news and hate speech. As during all previous electoral processes in our country, this election process has such sort of a black campaign. I'm sure that the public is much more aware of and informed of the negative elements of the candidates compared to the actual programs that they offer. And therefore, at every step, at every public meeting they have with the citizens, more time is paid to making negative comments about the opponent rather than on what their program is and what they will do in the next 4 years upon the election. So I think that it is time, finally, for the politicians in Macedonia to become aware, and I think that it is time, finally, to start working on paying more attention in terms of management of their campaigns. And hate speech is very much connected with such so-called black campaigns, and we have hate speech and fake news connected to it. So in the past several years and several election processes, there is a phenomenon which is actually the so-called anti-migrant hysteria, which is something which is being repeated throughout this year, throughout these years. So there was a moment when 14 municipalities have signed a consent for a referendum at the same time for local elections on the alleged construction of migrant camps on the territory of the Republic of North Macedonia. 14 municipalities were ready to spend a bunch of money, a lot of money, for something that was never even planned. It was not planned then, it is not planned now. We never saw such camps. And this year the same thing is happening. The conflicts which are happening in neighboring Greece, in the camp near Thessaloniki, was reported by our media as a tense situation between Greece and North Macedonia. And they forgot to mention where the camp is, what is happening. And at the end of the day, they forgot to say that, in fact, those migrants were drawn by those fake news to go towards the borders of North Macedonia and Albania, hoping that actually there are buses waiting for them there from NGOs and from some other organizations and who will take them from those borders to other countries in Europe. So I believe that it is about time for such fake news to stop, for these manipulations with the citizens to stop. All that created by the candidates and participants in the election processes at the account of something which is written behind me, at the account of our future. Thank you.
Civil media.